Have you ever paused while reaching for a handful of nuts, a seemingly innocent snack, and wondered if you're truly doing your body good? As we gracefully navigate the journey of aging, our body's needs evolve, and the nutritional choices we make become paramount. Some nuts, those tiny powerhouses of nutrients, can be incredible allies in maintaining vibrant health, bolstering cognitive function, and supporting a strong cardiovascular system. Yet, the truth is, not all nuts are created equal, and some, despite their popularity, might be quietly undermining your well-being. In this video, we are going to reveal the 3 top-tier nuts that seniors should wholeheartedly embrace for optimal health and unveil the 3 culprits that might be best left on the shelf. If you're watching this video, comment interested. Let's dive straight into the good stuff, the nutritional champions that can truly make a difference in your golden years. 1. Walnuts, your brain's best friend. For generations, walnuts have held a revered status as a top-notch brain food, and this isn't just an old wives' tale. Solid, compelling science now backs up this ancient wisdom. These uniquely shaped nuts, resembling the very organ they benefit, are a treasure trove of omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are absolutely crucial for maintaining sharp cognitive function. Think of omega-3s as the essential oil that keeps your brain cells functioning smoothly. They play a vital role in maintaining the integrity of brain cell membranes, reducing inflammation throughout your entire body, and acting as a shield against oxidative stress, a major factor in age-related cognitive decline. For seniors, preserving mental acuity is just as crucial as maintaining physical strength, and walnuts stand out as one of nature's most potent tools for fostering long-term mental clarity and resilience. Extensive research supports these claims. Numerous studies have indicated that diets rich in omega-3 fatty acids can significantly lower the risk of developing neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's disease and dementia, conditions that unfortunately become more common as we age. But the benefits of walnuts extend beyond just disease prevention. They have been shown to enhance memory and improve concentration, empowering seniors to stay mentally active and fully engaged in their daily lives. Whether it's tackling a challenging crossword puzzle, delving into a captivating book, or simply enjoying lively conversations with family and friends, walnuts can provide that extra mental edge. Comment brain boost if you're excited to learn how walnuts can sharpen your mind. But the incredible advantages of walnuts don't stop at brain health. They are also a formidable ally for your heart. These remarkable nuts have the power to lower levels of LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, and improve the overall function of your blood vessels, leading to better circulation throughout your body. This is particularly valuable for seniors, as maintaining robust cardiovascular health becomes increasingly important with age. Unlike some other nuts, walnuts are also relatively low in carbohydrates, making them an excellent snack choice for individuals who are carefully monitoring their blood sugar levels, a common concern for older adults managing diabetes or prediabetes. It's important to remember that moderation is key. While walnuts are packed with nutrients, they are also calorie-dense, with approximately 180 calories in a single ounce, which is roughly a small handful. Sticking to this recommended portion size will allow you to reap all the wonderful health rewards without unintentionally gaining weight. Incorporating walnuts into your daily routine is incredibly easy. Their versatility is as impressive as their health benefits. Toss them into a vibrant green salad for a delightful crunch. Blend them into your morning smoothie for added richness and nutrition. Stir them into your yogurt or oatmeal for a satisfying texture, or simply enjoy a small handful on their own as a quick and convenient snack. Consider the experience of Olivia, a 76-year-old retired librarian living in sunny Florida. Olivia had always prided herself on her sharp mind, but in recent years, she had started to notice frustratingly subtle changes. She would occasionally struggle to recall the names of acquaintances, misplace her reading glasses more frequently, and sometimes find herself searching for the right word during conversations. Concerned about these memory lapses, she spoke with her doctor, who suggested increasing her intake of omega-3 fatty acids. Olivia decided to start her day with a small handful of chopped walnuts sprinkled over her morning yogurt. After just a few months, she noticed a significant and positive difference. Her mind felt clearer, her recall was quicker, and her family even commented on how much more engaged and animated she seemed during their discussions. It wasn't a drastic lifestyle change, just one small, intentional dietary addition that yielded remarkable results. If you're searching for a simple, natural, and delicious way to protect your brain, reduce inflammation, and support a healthy heart, walnuts are an unbeatable addition to your diet. They are living proof that sometimes the smallest changes can lead to the biggest improvements in your overall health and well-being. Now, let's move on to the next nut that absolutely deserves a prominent place in every senior's healthy eating plan. 2. Almonds, the nutrient-dense powerhouse. Almonds have long held a well-deserved reputation as one of the most wholesome nuts you can consume, and their popularity is certainly justified. These seemingly unassuming little gems are packed with an impressive array of essential nutrients that support a wide spectrum of health needs, from fortifying bones to nourishing the heart, making them an exceptional choice for seniors striving to maintain their overall vitality as they age. With an ideal combination of healthy monounsaturated fats, plant-based protein, and dietary fiber, almonds provide a sustained release of energy without the sudden spikes and crashes in blood sugar that can often follow the consumption of sugary snacks. This stable energy supply is particularly advantageous for older adults who need to maintain consistent glucose levels, whether they are managing diabetes, dealing with prediabetes, or simply prioritizing their metabolic health. One of the standout features of almonds is their remarkable vitamin E content. This potent antioxidant works wonders for both your skin and your brain. As we age, our skin often becomes drier, thinner, and more susceptible to damage from environmental aggressors like UV rays and pollution. Vitamin E steps in as a powerful protector of skin cells, combating oxidative damage, reducing inflammation, and helping to maintain a healthier, more resilient complexion from the inside out. For seniors, this can translate to fewer wrinkles, reduced dryness, and a subtle but significant boost in self-confidence. Comment "Skin Glow" if you're excited about the skin-loving benefits of almonds. But the advantages of vitamin E extend beyond mere appearances. It also plays a crucial role in supporting cognitive function by shielding brain cells from the wear and tear associated with aging, potentially lowering the risk of age-related memory decline. Bone health is another area where almonds truly shine. The natural aging process often leads to a gradual loss of bone density, increasing the risk of fractures and osteoporosis, a significant concern for seniors, particularly women after menopause. Almonds are a rich source of both magnesium and calcium, two essential minerals that work synergistically to keep your bones strong and slow down the rate of bone loss. Magnesium plays a vital role in the absorption of calcium, while calcium itself is a fundamental building block of bone tissue. For those who don't consume a lot of dairy products, whether due to lactose intolerance or personal dietary preferences, almonds offer a fantastic plant-based way to bolster skeletal strength and reduce the risk of fractures over time. Consider the experience of Patricia, a vibrant 71-year-old retired school teacher living in Arizona. Patricia had always been proactive about her health, but as she entered her late 60s, she noticed her skin becoming increasingly dry and fragile, losing the elasticity it once had. She also grew concerned about osteoporosis, a condition that had significantly affected her mother in her later years, leaving her frail and prone to falls. During a routine checkup, her doctor recommended incorporating almonds into her daily diet due to their high vitamin E content and bone-supporting minerals. Patricia started snacking on a small handful of almonds each afternoon, often pairing them with a piece of fruit. Within a few months, she noticed her skin regaining some of its youthful softness and a healthy glow. She also felt more confident knowing she was taking a proactive step to protect her bone health. It was a simple habit that seamlessly integrated into her daily life and made a noticeable difference. Almonds also contribute significantly to cardiovascular wellness. Their healthy monounsaturated fats and dietary fiber work together to help lower LDL cholesterol levels and maintain the flexibility of your arteries, thereby reducing the risk of heart disease, a leading health concern for older adults. Furthermore, the satisfying combination of protein and fiber in almonds helps to curb hunger, making them a smart snack choice for seniors who are mindful of their weight. A single ounce, which is about 23 almonds, provides approximately 160 calories, so practicing portion control is wise. However, the feeling of fullness they provide can help prevent overeating later in the day. Whether you prefer them raw, lightly roasted to enhance their nutty flavor, or blended into creamy almond butter, almonds are undoubtedly a nutritional powerhouse. Just be sure to opt for unsalted versions whenever possible to avoid excess sodium, which can negate their heart-healthy benefits. 3. Pistachios, the heart-healthy delight. Pistachios might not always be the first nut that comes to mind, but these vibrantly green nuts are truly an underrated treasure trove of health benefits, particularly for seniors. Packed with a potent combination of antioxidants, dietary fiber, and healthy fats, they offer a remarkable triple threat of support for heart health, blood sugar balance, and healthy digestion, all critical areas of focus as we age. Whether your goal is to keep your heart in top condition, maintain stable glucose levels, or ensure your digestive system stays happy and regular, pistachios are a standout choice that absolutely deserve a place in your pantry. Heart health is where pistachios truly excel. They are rich in powerful antioxidants like lutein and gamma-tocopherol, which work to combat inflammation and protect your blood vessels from oxidative damage, a process that tends to worsen with age and significantly contributes to cardiovascular issues. Numerous studies have demonstrated that regular consumption of pistachios can effectively lower levels of LDL, the bad cholesterol, while simultaneously boosting levels of HDL, the good cholesterol, leading to improved overall heart function and a reduced risk of developing heart disease. For seniors, whose cardiovascular systems may be facing increasing strain over time, this makes pistachios a deliciously proactive snack. Blood sugar management is another significant advantage offered by pistachios. Unlike many processed snacks that cause rapid spikes and subsequent crashes in glucose levels, pistachios have a low glycemic index. This means they release their energy slowly and steadily, which is a game changer for older adults who have diabetes or prediabetes, as it helps to prevent the fatigue, dizziness, and long-term complications associated with erratic blood sugar levels. The impressive trio of fiber, protein, and healthy fats found in pistachios also plays a crucial role in slowing down the absorption of sugar, helping to keep energy levels consistent and those pesky cravings at bay. Comment "Happy Gut" if you're excited about how pistachios can support your digestive health. Consider the experience of Michael, a lively 73-year-old living in Denver, Colorado, who had been struggling with inconsistent blood sugar levels for several years. His doctor strongly encouraged him to replace his usual afternoon cookies with a healthier, more stabilizing snack. Michael decided to give pistachios a try, incorporating a small handful into his daily routine instead of his regular sugary treat. Within just a few weeks, he noticed a significant improvement. His blood sugar readings became more predictable, and he no longer experienced that mid-afternoon slump in energy. Even better, he felt satisfied for longer, which naturally led to a reduction in mindless snacking. It was a relatively minor dietary adjustment that yielded major positive results for his health and well-being. Digestive health is yet another notable perk of pistachios. They are among the most fiber-rich nuts, providing a natural boost to regularity and healthy gut function, which are key concerns for many seniors who often experience sluggish digestion or constipation. Fiber also plays a vital role in feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut, which in turn supports your immune system, mood, and even cognitive health. Plus, pistachios are relatively light on calories compared to many other nuts, with approximately 160 calories per ounce, which translates to around 49 individual nuts. This is partly due to their higher protein-to-fat ratio. Additionally, the fact that pistachios often come in their shells adds a bonus. The act of cracking them open naturally slows down your eating pace, encouraging more mindful consumption and helping to prevent overindulgence. If you're looking for a tasty and nutrient-packed snack that effectively checks multiple health boxes, heart health, blood sugar control, and healthy digestion, pistachios are an undeniable winner. Just be sure to choose unsalted varieties to keep your sodium intake in check and enjoy them as a standalone snack, tossed into vibrant salads, or even crushed as a flavorful topping for your favorite dishes. Small but mighty, pistachios are a perfect example that truly good things often come in tiny, green packages. Now, let's shift our focus to the other side of the coin and explore some nuts that seniors might want to approach with caution or even consider avoiding altogether. All right, let's delve into the nuts that seniors might want to consume more mindfully or even avoid in some cases. Nuts to avoid. 1. Cashews, a hidden risk for seniors. Cashews are undeniably a popular choice, beloved for their smooth, creamy texture and subtly sweet flavor. making them a go-to snack for many. They are frequently found in trail mixes, enjoyed by the handful, or even blended into delicious nut butters. While they do offer some nutritional benefits, such as heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, magnesium, and copper, they also harbor certain drawbacks that can make them less than ideal, and sometimes even problematic for seniors. The primary concern with cashews lies in their notably high oxalate content, a factor that poses a hidden risk to kidney health. Oxalates are naturally occurring compounds found in a variety of plant-based foods, including leafy greens, beets, and certain nuts. In small amounts, they are generally harmless, but when consumed in excess, oxalates can bind with calcium in the body to form sharp, jagged crystals known as kidney stones. As we age, the risk of developing kidney stones tends to increase due to changes in kidney function and hydration levels, making oxalate-rich foods a potential troublemaker. Cashews stand out as one of the highest oxalate nuts, significantly surpassing options like almonds or pistachios, which are less likely to contribute to stone formation and may even offer some protective benefits. For seniors with a history of kidney stones, chronic kidney disease, or even a predisposition to urinary tract issues, regularly eating cashews could heighten the likelihood of experiencing painful kidney stone episodes. If kidney health is a priority for you, it's worth considering swapping cashews for lower oxalate alternatives or enjoying them only as an occasional treat rather than a dietary staple. Comment kidney care if you're prioritizing your kidney health when choosing snacks. Beyond kidney concerns, cashews also have a higher carbohydrate content compared to most other nuts, which can impact blood sugar regulation. This is a key consideration for seniors managing diabetes or insulin sensitivity. While nuts like walnuts and pecans are often praised for their low-carb profiles and minimal impact on blood glucose levels, cashews contain more naturally occurring sugars, leading to a modest but noticeable spike in blood sugar levels after consumption. For example, a 1-ounce serving of cashews contains approximately 9 grams of carbohydrates, compared to just 4 grams in almonds. For older adults striving to maintain stable blood sugar levels, whether through diet, medication, or both, this subtle difference could accumulate over time, making cashews a less favorable choice. Consider the experience of Sophia, a spry 68-year-old retiree living in Maine who had a particular fondness for cashews. She had incorporated them into her daily routine, sprinkling them into her morning oatmeal, tossing them into her salads, and snacking on them during her evening movie nights, drawn to their rich and satisfying taste. Initially, she believed she was making a healthy choice, but after several months, she began experiencing occasional twinges of discomfort in her lower back and side symptoms she hadn't initially connected to her diet. A visit to her doctor revealed early signs of kidney irritation, and after a thorough discussion, her physician pointed to the high oxalate levels in cashews as a possible culprit. Sophia decided to switch to almonds and walnuts, both of which are lower in oxalates and gentler on her kidneys. Within a few weeks, she noticed a marked improvement in her comfort and overall well-being, reinforcing the idea that not all nuts are created equal for every individual. Additionally, cashews pack a significant caloric punch, which can sometimes sneak up on seniors aiming to maintain a healthy weight. A single ounce of cashews, roughly a small handful, contains approximately 160 calories and 13 grams of fat. While much of that fat is the healthy monounsaturated kind, the calorie density means it's easy to overindulge without feeling fully satisfied, especially since cashews lack the higher fiber content found in nuts like almonds or hazelnuts. For older adults with slower metabolisms or those looking to avoid excess strain on joints already burdened by age-related wear and tear, those extra calories can contribute to gradual weight gain over time. For seniors balancing kidney health, blood sugar control, and weight management, the potential risks associated with cashews often outweigh their benefits, suggesting they might be best enjoyed sparingly, if at all. 2. Macadamia nuts. High in fat, low on balancing benefits. Macadamia nuts, with their velvety, buttery texture and indulgent flavor, are often perceived as a gourmet treat. They are a popular addition to cookies, chocolates, and enjoyed as a standalone snack. While they do offer some nutritional value, including monounsaturated fats and small amounts of vitamins like B1, when it comes to the specific health needs of seniors, their overwhelmingly high fat and calorie content, coupled with a lack of balancing nutrients, makes them a less than optimal choice for regular consumption. The most significant issue with macadamia nuts is their extraordinarily high fat content, among the highest of all nuts. Approximately 75% of their calories come from fat, with a 1-ounce serving delivering around 200 calories and a whopping 22 grams of fat. While some of this is heart-healthy monounsaturated fat, similar to what's found in olive oil, macadamias offer very little protein, about 2 grams per ounce, or fiber around 2.5 grams to offset their richness. Compare that to almonds, which provide 7 grams of protein and 3.5 grams of fiber, or pistachios, which offer a satisfying crunch with more balanced nutrition. This nutritional imbalance means macadamia nuts don't tend to keep you feeling full for very long, making it easy to consume more than intended, a risky proposition for seniors watching their waistlines or managing conditions like arthritis, where excess weight can exacerbate joint pain. Comment, healthy choice, if you're mindful of the fat content in your nut selections. Consider the experience of Andrew, a 73-year-old retired salesman living in Ohio, who had developed a fondness for macadamia nuts. He had picked up a habit of munching on them while reading the newspaper, drawn in by their decadent taste and the notion that nuts were a healthier alternative to chips or candy. Over a few months, however, he noticed his pants fitting a bit snugger, and his energy levels seemed to be dipping. At his next checkup, his doctor reviewed his diet and flagged the macadamias as a likely contributor to his gradual weight gain. With 200 calories in just a small handful and minimal protein or fiber to signal fullness, Andrew was unintentionally packing on pounds. He decided to switch to pistachios and almonds, which offered more nutritional bang for their caloric buck, and soon found it easier to maintain both his weight and his vitality. Another consideration is their limited cardiovascular benefits compared to other nuts. While macadamia nuts do contain monounsaturated fats that can support heart health, they lack the omega-3 fatty acids abundant in walnuts or the cholesterol-lowering fiber found in almonds. For seniors prioritizing heart health, especially those with a history of high cholesterol, hypertension, or heart disease, nuts with a broader nutrient profile often deliver more protective effects. Macadamias, while tasty, don't quite measure up in this regard. Moreover, macadamia nuts are frequently sold in salted, roasted, or even chocolate-coated versions, adding another layer of concern. The salted varieties can significantly drive up sodium intake, a major issue for seniors prone to high blood pressure, fluid retention, or heart strain. Even unsalted macadamias, while free of added salt, don't provide enough redeeming qualities like substantial protein, fiber, or antioxidants to justify their sky-high calorie and fat content for older adults focused on sustaining energy, supporting heart health, and keeping weight in check. Macadamia nuts are more of an occasional indulgence than a regular health food, and there are certainly smarter nut options to reach for instead. 3. Flavored or candied nuts, hidden sugars and additives. Not all nuts are inherently good for you, and the way they are prepared can make a world of difference. While raw or lightly roasted nuts can be nutritional superstars, their flavored, candied, or heavily salted counterparts often transform a wholesome snack into a dietary pitfall, especially for seniors. Laden with added sugars, artificial flavorings, excessive sodium, and sometimes unhealthy fats, these processed nuts can quietly undermine your health, contributing to issues like blood sugar instability, hypertension, and chronic inflammation. The biggest red flag with flavored or candied nuts is their often staggering sugar content. Manufacturers frequently coat nuts in honey, caramel, toffee, or chocolate to enhance their appeal, essentially transforming them into a dessert-like treat. A small serving of honey-roasted peanuts or cinnamon sugar almonds can contain a surprising 10 to 15 grams of added sugar, sometimes rivaling the amount found in a candy bar. For seniors with diabetes, pre-diabetes, or insulin resistance, these hidden sugars can trigger sharp and unhealthy blood sugar spikes, disrupt metabolic balance, and increase the risk of long-term complications like neuropathy or cardiovascular disease. Even varieties that seem subtly sweet can pack more sugar than you might expect, often catching health-conscious eaters off guard. Comment sugar shock if you've ever been surprised by the sugar content in flavored nuts. Sodium is another major concern. Many flavored nuts, think barbecue, ranch, or salted caramel varieties, are roasted with generous amounts of salt, often exceeding 200 to 300 milligrams per ounce. For comparison, the American Heart Association recommends capping daily sodium intake at 2,500 milligrams for most adults, especially those with heart concerns. for seniors managing hypertension, heart failure, or kidney disease. This sodium load can lead to fluid retention, elevated blood pressure, and added strain on an already taxed cardiovascular system. Arnold, a vibrant 70-year-old living in Chicago, Illinois, who had consciously swapped potato chips for what he thought were healthier flavored nuts, learned this lesson firsthand. He had opted for barbecue pecans and honey-roasted cashews, believing he was upgrading to a more nutritious snack. However, months later, his blood pressure readings started climbing, and he felt more sluggish than usual. A closer look at the nutrition labels revealed surprisingly high sodium levels and sneaky added sugars, far more than he had bargained for. Switching to raw, unsalted walnuts and almonds helped bring his blood pressure back into a safer range and significantly boosted his energy levels, proving that preparation matters just as much as the nut itself. Beyond sugar and salt, many flavored nuts come with extra baggage in the form of artificial preservatives, flavor enhancers, and unhealthy oils. Some brands even roast their nuts in hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils, introducing dangerous trans fats, the most harmful type of fat for heart health. Trans fats raise LDL, bad cholesterol, lower HDL, good cholesterol, and fuel inflammation throughout the body, significantly heightening the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and other serious conditions that are already more prevalent among seniors. Even a small amount of trans fat can have outsized negative effects, making these processed nuts a gamble not worth taking. If you're someone who loves the taste and satisfying crunch of nuts, but wants to steer clear of the potential health risks they can pose, especially for seniors, the smartest strategy is to opt for raw, unsalted varieties whenever possible. These unprocessed nuts deliver all the natural goodness, healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals without the sneaky drawbacks that come with many store-bought options. Raw nuts, free from added salts, sugars, or artificial flavorings, offer a pure and wholesome way to enjoy this nutrient-dense food while minimizing risks like kidney strain, blood sugar spikes, or cardiovascular stress. That said, if you're not a fan of the plain taste of raw nuts and crave a little extra flavor to keep things interesting, you don't have to settle for blandness or reach for the risky prepackaged stuff. Instead, consider taking matters into your own hands by lightly roasting nuts at home. This DIY approach gives you complete control over the ingredients and allows you to customize your snack with heart-healthy seasonings that enhance flavor without compromising nutrition. For instance, a sprinkle of cinnamon can add a warm, sweet note that pairs beautifully with almonds or walnuts, while a pinch of turmeric brings an earthy, anti-inflammatory boost to cashews or pecans. If you enjoy a touch of saltiness, a modest dash of sea salt, far less than what's found in most commercial salted nuts, can elevate the taste without overloading your system with sodium. Roasting them yourself is simple. Just spread the nuts on a baking sheet, add your chosen seasonings, and bake at a low temperature around 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 degrees Celsius for 10 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally to ensure even flavor. This method not only gives you full control over the ingredients, but also avoids the hidden additives like preservatives, unhealthy oils, or excessive sweeteners that often lurk in processed flavored nuts. The beauty of this approach lies in its flexibility and empowerment. By preparing your nuts at home, you sidestep the pitfalls of mass-produced varieties, which can be coated in hydrogenated fats, drenched in sugary syrups, or dusted with sodium levels that rival a bag of chips. You also get to tailor the experience to your specific taste buds and health needs, whether that's keeping sodium low for blood pressure management, avoiding added sugars for diabetes control, or skipping unhealthy oils to maintain a healthy weight. Plus, the simple act of roasting fills your kitchen with a cozy, nutty aroma, turning a simple snack into a small and satisfying ritual. Nuts can be a fantastic addition to your diet, offering incredible benefits like improved heart health, better brain function, and sustained energy benefits that are especially valuable as we age. But the key to unlocking their full potential lies in how they are prepared. The difference between a handful of raw almonds and a handful of honey-roasted, salt-laden peanuts is night and day, both in terms of flavor control and, most importantly, health impact. Sticking with natural, whole nuts, whether raw or lightly seasoned at home, ensures you're reaping all the wonderful rewards from their cholesterol-lowering fiber to their antioxidant richness, without exposing yourself to the potential downsides of added sugars, excessive sodium, or artificial junk. For example, imagine you're a senior who enjoys a mid-afternoon snack to keep your energy levels up. Instead of grabbing a bag of candied pecans from the store, which might pack 12 grams of sugar and 200 milligrams of sodium, you could toast some raw pecans with a simple dusting of cinnamon and a tiny pinch of sea salt. You'd get the same satisfying crunch and a delicious flavor boost, but with zero added sugar, minimal sodium, and a fraction of the calories. It's a small tweak that can make a big difference over time, supporting your health goals without sacrificing enjoyment. So, if you're a nut enthusiast looking to make the most of this superfood, keep it simple and pure. Choose raw, unsalted nuts as your foundation, and if you want to jazz them up, experiment with wholesome, heart-smart seasonings in your own kitchen. That way, you're not just eating smarter, you're eating better, with all the flavor and none of the risks. Now that we've explored the best and worst nuts for seniors, from brain-boosting walnuts to sneaky candied culprits, it's time to put this knowledge to work. What have you learned so far? I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with one key takeaway from today's video and how you plan to incorporate it into your daily life. Maybe you're planning on swapping out cashews for almonds or ditching those heavily flavored nuts for the real deal. Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful and informative, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more valuable health tips, and share it with your friends and family who might also benefit from this information. Your support helps us continue bringing you insightful content to help you thrive in your golden years. Before you go, don't forget to check out some of our other interesting videos on the channel. We have a wealth of information on various aspects of senior health and well-being, designed to empower you to live your healthiest and happiest life. You'll find videos on everything from healthy eating habits and gentle exercise routines to tips for maintaining cognitive function and managing common age-related health concerns. We're constantly adding new content, so be sure to explore and discover other videos that might pique your interest. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.